Hello everybody, my name is Gongo myself. Welcome back to another video on my channel. Now before we get started, yes folks, you may be aware that sometime earlier within like the days of I made this video, I made a similar video to this one. Unfortunately, corruption happened in terms of the recording and everything got mixed up together. So unfortunately, I'm remaking the video, and unfortunately I can't have my pal Trimmer 1 here with me because he's not available right now. But we'll be able to come up with another video in the distant future, so look forward to that. Now, this video is all about Greninja. Greninja's been appearing on a lot of merchandising lately in terms of the anime of Pokemon Journeys, or Pokemon 2019, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, I'm basically here to give us some little info and a little theory that I have feelings that Greninja may indeed return to the Pokemon Monsters anime series, or Pokemon Journeys. Sissy, Pokemon Journeys sounds way better than freaking Pokemon 2019. Alright everyone, now before we get into the main topic of the video, I do need to mention something real quick, and that Tramer 1 was the one who came up with this video idea, and it's unfortunate he can't be here because he had his own personal theories of how Greninja could come back, but I will be explaining what his theories and how I do agree with some of what he said. So with that said, let's jump into the video. Alright, so episode 25 of Pokemon Monsters anime series has often been postponed due to the current state of the world. I'm not going to get into that right now because that's not what this video is for, but I will state the summary for episode 25. Go gets a ton of Pokemon in the Kalos region. Go tries to get new Pokemon on his first visit to the Kalos region. How many Pokemon will he be able to register in the Pokedex? Go will also play a major role in the episode airing May 5th as well. His role is as much as opponent as Ash's fierce fights. So that sentence already tells you something what might go down, because they said that Go's stuff that he's doing in the episode is way tie into what Ash is doing and plays an important role as well. What kind of role they're talking about, we don't know, or do we? To those of you guys who don't know, Pokemon Monsters 2019 or Pokemon Journeys, I have got to learn to start saying Pokemon Journeys now. God dang, Pokemon Monsters 2019, you're stuck in my head now. Anyways, the Pokemon Journeys series has gotten a new poster showcasing Ash, Go, and a bunch of Pokemon being of Lugia, Ho-Oh, Mew, Zoroark, Lucario, Rowlet, Rayquaza, Meowth, Absol, Yamper, Piplup, Zeraora, Pikachu, and Raboot. Now there's one Pokemon in particular that's actually interesting and bringing some eyebrows. Greninja. Now, why is Greninja bringing an opponent? Because lately they have been promoting a lot of Greninja merchandising within the last few months since Pokemon Monsters, since for a while now, to be honest. One of them is just being a Master Ball toy that resembles similar appearance towards the Sun and Moon Master Ball thing they had a few years back during Sun and Moon. And in Sun and Moons they had Incineroar, Decidueye, Dusform, Lycra, Beware, Pikachu, Mareanie, Mimikyu, Vulpix, and Charjabug. For Pokemon Journeys, they have Latios, Lapras, Gengar, Greninja, Scorbunny, Meltan, Grookey, Sobble, and Pikachu. Obviously not, because Pikachu and Scorbunny are the main cast. Well, Reboot now, but you get what I'm trying to say. Another similar merchandise has come with this little poster thing. I honestly don't know what this is, but it does showcase Grookey, Scorbunny, and Sobble, the 3 starters, and pretty much the same Pokemon I mentioned in the previous before, which I can think this is just the backside of that thing now that I stop to think about it. Probably is the backside of that thing. I should have known from the beginning, but I didn't. Anyways, so what does all mean? Are they just showing off a rando Greninja, or could this lead to something more interesting? Now, I don't know if Trainer 1 doesn't mind if I tell his theories towards this all, but if he does, oops, sorry pal, have a cookie? Anyways, Dreamer 1's theory and my theory as well, as we both kind of agree on these terms. My own theory is basically this. During episode 25, while Ash is having a fused battle in the Pokemon tournaments, or like during his battles, Go is out catching a bunch of new Pokemons, one of them being a Fletchling, Binacle, don't know how you call it Binacle and a Fletchling in the same area. Some other Pokemon, I forgot what their names were because I don't know what their Japanese names are. I just know those two specifically because, well, I looked them up a little bit. But hearing this, we actually came up with an interesting idea and theory. During one of Go's escapades on a catching spree, he may run into a shadow-like figure and tries to catch it. However, the shadow-like figure jumps away and scatters away, pretty much acting like one of the legendary beasts from the Pokemon games of Gold, Silver, Crystal, Hard Gold, and Soul Silver, being of like legendary beasts of Entei, Raikou, and Suicune. Because of this, after all that moment, after the events happened, Ash and Go can meet up again, and Go and Ash can ask Go, hey, how's your luck with catching the Pokemon? And he can mention, there was one Pokemon I couldn't catch, but I will determine to catch it someday. This could lead into some interesting ties in with Greninja, since considering the fact that Greninja was released in the second to last episode of the X, Y, and Z series. Now, I don't count the last 2 episodes, even though the dub counts the Legend of X, Y, and Z, which I don't really know why. I guess just because they had to show up Yveltal. I don't know. So this could lead into some interesting things. My theory specifically though is I don't feel like we're gonna meet Greninja all the way within the first or second year. If anything, I feel like this is gonna be an ongoing thing where right around the last year 3 for Pokemon Journeys, well basically it's the last year for that set series before we have to move on to the next series or whatever we're gonna do next. The potential could be there where Ash is getting ready to face off the Masters 8 and needs a strong, powerful team, and one of the first occasions he's to go to for the Masters 8 is Kalos. My theory is that we're going to each of the regions where they're going to host a separate tournament, a separate fights with the Masters 8 for Ash, and one of them being off Kalos. I feel like during the Kalos era though, Ash will be doing some last man training and then would sense some odd feelings in the air, and with that said, he may encounter Greninja. Ash Greninja is Greninja, the Greninja that left within the last episode of XYZ. Yes, I know, I said Greninja like 4 times in that sentence, but that's just because Greninja needs to come back. The reason I want Greninja to come back is not just to redeem itself after what happened in the ending of XYZ, it's just because it's a popular Pokemon for Ash, and yes, I know popularity something doesn't mean the best thing, but I feel like Greninja coming back would be one of the more interesting ways to do a release episode. Pokemon come back. It could redeem Greninja. If anything, they could show off Greninja still has more power than how it was back in Kalos. It could even be a Pokemon to give Ash an MVP win during one of the Masters 8 fights. Now, in terms of the Masters 8 though, do look forward for a video from me when I go over who I feel like is in the Masters 8. And if Greninja does return, I don't want this to take off the spotlight from another Pokemon like Pikachu. Well, Pikachu's already here, been taking up spotlight since 20 years. So, Dragonite, Lucario, and Gengar, and potentially Sobble, or Talion, or Grookey, or Rillaboom at that point. Now, we don't know for real because the anime doesn't know what they're doing with their teams, and we don't know ourselves. But it is interesting to see what type of Pokemon Ash may obtain, especially if it's Greninja. So with that said though, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think Ash Greninja will return? Do you guys think they'll get the bond phenomenon again? Do you guys think Greninja will redeem itself? Do you guys think Greninja will never come back and it should stay away in the realms of a weed? We don't know. But I am interested to see what you guys gotta say. So with that said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.